Have you ever felt like there's some hidden force kind of pulling at your attention? Something that's quietly chipping away at your happiness in this crazy digital world? Well, if you have, you are definitely not alone. Today, we're going to dive into a phenomenon that might be haunting you way more than you realize. We're calling it the ghost of dopamine. So let's just ask it straight up. What's haunting your happiness? It's probably not what you think. See, it's not some big, obvious monster. It's more like a subtle, quiet presence in the background of your life. Let's see if any of its calling cards sound familiar to you. How about this one? Phantom cravings. You know that reflexive, almost unconscious urge to check your phone? You're not even sure what you're looking for, but you just have to. The pull is just there. It's undeniable. Or maybe this one hits home. A sense of lost focus. You sit down to read a book or just talk to a friend, but part of your mind feels like it's somewhere else, right? Like it's just so easy to get pulled away from the present moment by the tiniest digital whisper. And then there's this feeling, shallow joy. You're scrolling, you're liking, you're sharing, and you get these tiny little sparks of satisfaction. But they're so fleeting, aren't they? They don't really add up to a deep, lasting feeling of being happy or content. So all these feelings, they all point to what you could call a modern haunting. It's this invisible pull of our digital lives. It's a shared, kind of unsettling experience that a lot of us feel, but we can't quite put a name to it. And this right here, this is the ghost signature move. It's not a loud jump scare. No, it's a persistent whisper, always telling you that the real party, the more interesting thing, is happening somewhere else, just one click away. It's designed to pull you away from the present, which, ironically, is the only place you can find real contentment. So, what is this phantom really? It's time we pull off the sheet and see what's actually underneath. We've described the spooky feeling, but now let's unmask the cause. And here it is. The ghost of dopamine isn't the dopamine hit itself. This is the key part. It's the memory of all those past likes, notifications, and new bits of information. That memory is what creates a constant, phantom craving. It's the anticipation that drives us to check our phones, looking for a reward that might not even be there. And this is a really fascinating way to frame the trade-off we're making. On one side, you have deep joy. This is the good stuff, right? It comes from real-world experiences, it's sustainable, it's long-lasting, it builds genuine happiness. On the other side, you've got these digital hits. They come from low-level stimulation, they're fleeting, they're superficial, and all they do is create a cycle of craving more. Our ghost? It feeds on that second. And this whole thing works because of a really powerful habit loop. It all starts with a cue, a buzz in your pocket, or maybe just a single moment of boredom. That triggers the craving, that phantom urge. The response becomes automatic. You unlock your phone, you start scrolling. And the reward? Well, it's not real satisfaction. It's just a brief hit of distraction that actually makes the loop stronger, making that ghost even more powerful the next time around. So, and this is so important, this is not a harmless habit. Following these phantom cravings, it comes at a really high cost. It takes a very real-world emotional toll on our well-being. So here's the actual price tag for that constant chase. It literally erodes our ability to focus on deep, meaningful things. It diminishes our capacity to feel genuine joy. It keeps us in this state of just perpetual dissatisfaction. It's always pulling us away from the richness of the one thing we actually have, the present moment. This just puts it perfectly, doesn't it? Every single time we answer that ghost's call, we are making a trade. We're giving up the chance for a nourishing meal of deep happiness in exchange for a quick, sugary hit of digital candy that just leaves us hungry for more. So how do we fight back? How do we reclaim that genuine joy? The answer might be a lot simpler than you think. This isn't about some epic battle. Confronting this ghost, it starts with something much quieter. It starts with just seeing it for what it is. This right here is the key takeaway. The first step is not to fight the phantom. You don't have to willpower your way through it or delete every app on your phone. It's just to notice. When you feel that phantom pull, that twitchy urge to check your phone, just pause and acknowledge it. Just think, there's the ghost. That simple act of awareness is unbelievably powerful. And so, I'll leave you with this question to think about. By constantly pulling you toward the digital world, what deep, real-world joy might your personal phantom be hiding from you? What's waiting for you right here in the present if you just
choose to look up?